This is Ag Matters PM from the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network, brought to you by the Iowa Soybean Association. Your daily recap of the information that affects Iowa's farmers, producers, and consumers, right here in the heart of the heartland. With reports from our award-winning broadcast team of Dustin Hoffman, Riley Smith, and Mark Magnuson. Now, from the IARN studios in Des Moines, here's Mark Magnuson.
Hello and welcome to Ag Matters PM on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network. I'm Mark Magnuson. Today is Thursday, October 17th, 2024, and we're so glad you could join us for today's show. In today's episode, I will be joined by Nadav Bocher. He is the CEO of Greeneye Technology. He's going to tell us about the upgrades that have been made to the Greeneye sprayer system here in just the last few months. And then we will also talk about the expanded Greeneye Technology dealership network. That's coming up in today's show. It's time now for a word from our sponsor, the Iowa Soybean Association and the Soybean Checkoff. When we come back, I will be joined by Nadav. You're watching AM PM.
Iowa Soybean Association is driven to deliver for Iowa's 40,000 soybean farmers. We're proud to provide objective agronomic research, a helping hand with soil and water stewardship, and timely industry news powered by the Soybean Checkoff. Learn more at iasoybeans.com.
Today on AM/PM, I'm joined by Nadav Bocher, the CEO of Greeneye Technology, as we learn about the upgrades made to the Greeneye sprayer system and also the expanded dealer network.
Mark Magnuson for the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network, and I'm here today with Nadav Bocher. He is the CEO at Greeneye Technology, and we are standing in front of an exciting piece of equipment that we love to talk about at the Farm Progress Show. But Nadav, new look here because now Greeneye offers an entire sprayer setup, the complete unit. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So maybe a bit of a quick background on Greeneye. So we offer precision spraying basically for any sprayer, an aftermarket solution for precision spraying. And like you mentioned, this season, it's been our first commercial season to introduce the Greeneye aluminum boom. So basically when we install our system for farmers out there, we don't just put cameras, we actually put a brand new aluminum boom, put all the system, all the sensor on the Greeneye boom. And then we also retrofit the machine itself from a single tank, single line configuration to a dual line configuration. So I don't know if you can tell, but up there you can see the second tank that we added for this John Deere sprayer that feeds into second line of nozzles. That's the Greeneye line where we do all the spot spraying.
And this piece of technology is something that's been in development for a while now. We've been talking to you now for several years running, and Nadav, initially it was kind of that lead up, getting the rollout of the product and then getting it into the commercial marketplace, and now you really have entered that marketplace. Could you tell us where you're at? Sure.
So basically as of next year we'll be available at deploying systems in 9 different states across the country. It's a pretty rapid geographic expansion. We also are building our dealer network to support the growth that we see in the market. So it's been our second fully commercial season. I can tell you this season the average savings we were able to offer our customers is 87% of non-residual herbicides coming out of the Greeneye system. So very substantial savings.
And that's what always, grabs the attention, is that efficiency angle for the herbicide use. Is that really what resonates with farmers the most when you're first telling them about Greeneye?
I think there's several things. I mean, savings is absolutely, what gets you into the door, what gets the farmer's attention, to save such significant amount of volume on your chemicals, especially in today's economy more than ever. Very, very substantial. But we see a lot of farmers that also see multiple other benefits on top of savings. So for example, what can I do with a dual tank application? How can I come and be more aggressive, after the weeds that are out there, minimizing the impact of resistance on my farm, using better mixture of chemicals, right? So the efficacy side is definitely another place where farmers see a ton of opportunity. The way I like to think of it is just adding more tools to their toolbox to get the cleanest possible field.
Now, originally the sprayer was set up to just spray herbicide. Is that still the case? Have you changed at all?
Yeah, so we've added actually additional, so we keep rolling additional application on top of the basic of precision spraying of herbicides. We also this season introduced what we call the canopy mode, right? So basically with a press of a button, you can apply inputs like micronutrients or fungicide just on the crop, right? And save about 30 to 40% this way. Right, so we see a ton of savings and keep expanding the value we can offer our customers, our farmers.
Let's go back to the dealer network for a second. Could you explain how the setup works? Are you affiliated with other dealerships and come in as part of that dealership, or is it a standalone Greeneye dealership?
No, those are standalone, independent Greeneye dealerships. Basically, we keep onboarding more and more dealers in different parts of the country. The way it works, basically, we manufacture the boom. The dealer receives the boom that is already installed with a Greeneye system, with the second tank, second plumbing, and he's doing all the installation at his facility, close to the customer. But he's also, supporting the customers throughout the season, right? So it's a critical step in building kind of the capability to scale this to more and more systems out in the field.
So let's say a farmer is interested in potentially getting this retrofit option. What is it compatible with? How far back would you go back to be able to retrofit onto a piece of equipment?
So basically we support any sprayer. We've done any possible color that is out there, we've done. So there's really no limitation on the sprayer side from our perspective. And I think part of it is providing this complete system, right? So it's a Greeneye boom with a Greeneye system with a specialized dual tank kit that fits any type of sprayer. That really what gives us the ability to really be agnostic to all type of machines.
And you spoke to this a little bit earlier, but as we're at Farm Progress Show, we know that we're in a bit of an economic crunch when it comes to the agriculture economy right now. And like we had mentioned with the 88% efficiency, those types of numbers really grab your attention if you're a farmer, and it is a way that you can potentially look at it to say, hey, this is stretching my dollar further, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, now more than ever, I think farmers are looking to make investments in places where they see very clear return of investment, right? And I think there's nothing more relevant than getting into a technology that reduces close to 90% of your herbicide usage, right? So I think, it is a tough economy right now for farmers, but now more than ever they want to stick into things that have a very clear and compelling return of investment and substantial savings.
Nadav, is there anything else you'd like to let our listeners, our viewers here in the state of Iowa know about Greeneye technology and what you're working on and just what you're excited about?
Yeah, no, I mean, just to know that this technology is out there, it's available, it's commercially deployed. We have multiple demo opportunities, so if you could be interested in taking a look, see if that fits into your operation, reach out to Greeneye, and we'll make sure to arrange one close by to you.
And I have seen the Greeneye sprayer in person, in action, and it is very true. You can hear about it, you can learn about it, but until you see it in action, it really kind of brings that picture all together.
100%. You got to see it to actually build the confidence how well and how robust technology is.
He is Nadav Bocher, the CEO at Greeneye. Nadav, always good to talk to you. Thanks for the time, and have a great rest of the show.
Thank you.
Thank you to Nadav Bocher, CEO of Greeneye Technology, for joining today's show. It is time now for our closing market summary. We are joined now by Sam Trainor of agmarket.net. At the end of the trading day here on Thursday, we are joined by Sam Trainor of agmarket.net for our closing market discussion. Sam, how did we trade in the grains here today?
We started out a little lower today. Looked like we were going to head down and maybe test some new contract lows. In soybeans, we were down as much as 10 cents. Corn dipped below the $4 mark slightly, got down to $3.99 on these futures. But we were able to catch some steam and rally back and finished higher on the day. December corn was up 2 cents at 4.06 3/4. Soybeans up 8 3/4 all the way back to 9.88 3/4. I was kind of looking for the December corn contract to close at 4.07 or above. That would have shown a reversal to the upside there, where we went down and made a new low for the move, and then closed above yesterday's highs. We actually closed right on yesterday's highs there at 4.06 3/4, but definitely a good sign technically there to be able to bounce there just below that $4 support.
And Sam, when we talk about a nice round number like that, like the $4 mark, and trying to stay above that just for the psychological purposes, does that factor into the marketing at all? Just trying to keep in that positive direction on the plus side of 4?
Yeah, for sure. You see that psychological support at $4. It's kind of the same thing with soybeans at $10. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hold on the soybeans there at $10. But anytime you get close to that round number, there's a lot of psychological support there, and then it turns into resistance as well once you get through it to the upside. So, yeah, the fact that we were able to just go down, maybe fill a few stops below, got down to $3.99. And then come back and close above $4 is a good technical sign here.
Let's go over to the other side of the ag marketplace now in the livestock complex. Sam, how did the cattle and hogs trade here on Thursday?
They were mixed today. The December live cattle were down 42.5 cents. They kind of were back and forth. They were down as much as $1.30, I think, at one point, and traded higher at times as well. But like I said, finished down nearly 50 cents. The feeders, however, were finished up a quarter, and the hogs were pretty quiet today. So pretty mixed trade, but not a whole lot of movement there at the close. They're only 42 cents down on the D's cattle, 25 cents up on the feeders, and only a 2.5 cent decline on the hog. So overall, pretty quiet trade, but had a lot of movement in between there for sure.
He is Sam Trainor with agmarket.net, our guest here on Thursday afternoon. Sam, what's the best way for our viewers to get in touch for more marketing information?
Easiest way would be to go to our website at agmarket.net, or you could give us a call here, 1-800-779-1515.
Sam, thanks so much for the time. Like he mentioned, lots of great resources from the team at agmarket.net. Check those out. Thank you and have a great rest of your week.
Thank you. You as well.
That was Sam Trainor of agmarket.net with our closing market coverage. It's time now for a look at the numbers and how they closed today in the ag markets. And you can find that marketing information anytime under the Markets tab of our website at iowaagnet.com.
December corn closes up 2 even at 406 3/4. November soybeans up 8 3/4 at 988 3/4. December soybean meal up 440 at 318.10. December soybean oil up 91 cents at 42.59. Chicago wheat up 4.5 at 589.5. Minneapolis wheat up 8 even at 628 3/4. Kansas City hard red wheat up 7 1/4 at 596 even. December oats up 9 1/4 at 388 1/4. On the Merc, December live cattle down 42 cents at 186.17. November feeder cattle up 25 cents at 245.75. December lean hogs down 2 cents at 77.67. December pork cutout unchanged at 90.65. Class 3 milk up 26 cents at 21.42.
That wraps up our market coverage for this Thursday, and that brings us to the end of today's show. You can find all of our content on our website at iowaagnet.com. You can also follow us on social media at Facebook, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that notification bell icon as well to let you know whenever we have any new video content available for you. Also, you should listen to our morning, midday, and closing market podcast, which can be found on Apple, Amazon, Google, Spotify, and Podbean. From the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network studios in Des Moines, I'm Mark Magnuson. For Riley Smith, Dustin Huffman, and Andy Peterson, we thank you for watching. This has been Ag Matters PM.